It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of gum.
Don't be rude.
Well, hello there guys, and welcome to the channel everybody. Hope you guys are doing well today. And we have a bit more grinding left to do. I actually have quite a bit more grinding left to do, but you know, I'll deal with it when I deal with it, kind of thing. As in, I'll deal with it at some point later. Okay, let's leave that here. Let's smooch this here. We're good. I think we're good. I think we are good. And we can get going. We can get going, lads. What's up, Pika? What's up, Kabir Khan? JJ, Mr. Sil, Farago, Yash, everybody else. All of you, the lot of you, welcome to the stream. You guys are having a great day. And go. Right? Right? What's up, Ronnie? We're at 43 million. Okay, took on Grandmaster today. Unfortunately, he's gone. Not going down today. You'll get it done. There's no rush. You'll get it done. You'll get it done. I have quite a bit of work to do today as well, unfortunately. Especially because my girlfriend is not currently in working condition. I just know she's gonna milk it. Target for Odin? I think he's gonna go for about 60. I think Odin's gonna go for about 60. What's up, Lawrence? Ahoy! And Sarah. Here we are. Rank 3 Corvus, Duke, SIG-20 or CGR and Duke. If you run Liquid Courage Double Edge, then Corvus for sure. And then Corvus, my friend. Corvus is the answer. Sabirendra. My grind's not going well. Yeah, mine hasn't been going too great either. Mine hasn't been going too great either. But you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. What's up, Manit? Did I tell you guys that I did take Penny Parker to rank 3 yesterday? I'm gonna be placing her on defense. Wait, Hercules to come out and featured. Well, you can wait for that if you want. Apoc to rank 3 or Omega Red? SIG 200. Well, if you have SIG 200 Omega, well, that means you probably want rank 3 both of them. I overall think Apoc is more valuable right now. Omega is great too. I think Omega is great too. Unit Man's here to help. Yeah. Will have to be. Oh, come on, you stupid warlock. 7.1 is so good. 7.1 is very, very nice. 7.2 is also really fun. What's up, Armand? Good morning to you too. Apoc for horsemen as always. Alright. Alright. Ah. Well, Spidey to rank 3. It would not be my first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth, or seventh choice in skill class. I'm not the biggest fan of DLSPCYYK. And I'm not saying he's not a good champion. It's not quite my cup of tea though. And anything about September's side quest event? I do not. I do not. Accept my apologies, but I do not. Yeah, with 26 million, I think it's pretty much set for the 5-star. I'd be absolutely shocked to see him go that high. Or higher than that, I should say. My guess would be around 20. Am I still sleeping? When I see him smile on Katie's face. You did see a little bit of a cheeky smile. I do smile. What are you guys on about? I do smile now and then, you know? I might not be the most the most frequent smiler, but I do smile. I do smile. When all buff details go live, probably at some point next week we'll have some information. Odin awesome against 711 Yondu. Odin's quite awesome for several things, to be honest. But good morning, Petro. Right, let's see how far we can make it up here. Finally, awake. Nice. Yeah, Archangel Awakening is awesome. Archangel is just in general, but very, very awesome champion. Well, we do know some rewards for the... Like, in October, we will be able to get, if we want, for instance, 28 tier 4 class catalyst crystals. I'll show you something. But obviously, you know, we'll have to decide what's more important for us. But I think in October... So we have the October event sneak peek type of thing, right? It's not everything, but repeatable rewards. Total 28 entries. Choose the rewards you want most. So you can have 28 of any of these, basically. You can get a ton of 5-star shards. 28 times 2. That would be like 5 or 6 5-star crystals and a bunch of 5-star signature stones. Or you can get 50 tier 4 basics and, you know, 20 something tier 2 alphas. Or you can get a crap ton of gold. And you can get a ton of 5-star signature stone crystals plus 14,000 6-star shards here. Or you can get tier 1 alphas and tier 5 basics. Or this is probably going to be what I go for majority of the time. That tier 4 class catalyst and tier 5 class catalyst fragments, where I'll get the 28 tier 4 class catalysts, and I think that what 450 equals 1%, so 20 something percent of tier 5 CC fragments. Basically each of these is going to be like 1%. And then you have this, which you can get once, like special quest tier 5 class catalyst fragment selector, 25% 6-star hero crystal shards, 10,000 5-star awakening gem, 5-star champion, limited crystal, whatever. There you go. But I'll probably go for all the way in this tier 4 class catalysts and stuff. It's in, yeah, I can post a link. It's just the same, you know, September event discussion. It's just at the bottom of it. 7.3 should be dropping next month too, yes. You smile occasionally when you slap somebody around. That might be true. Might be true. Can we expect something great from Kabam? Well, we should be expecting actually quite a lot of things. First of all, 7.3 is coming in October. Variant 8 should be coming in November. On top of that, they should be giving us map 8 in September, October. Alliance raids, I think, are coming next year at some point soon, but we should be getting some inklings of solo competitive mode and some other stuff. So, you know, there should be quite a lot of stuff happening, because there's a lot of stuff that they have not met or done from their diary. More worried about the 6-star cutoff? Yeah, 6-star cutoff is, you know, worrisome. Hey, what's up, Madara? How are you doing? Look at that resist. 24k 6-star shots if you go for the shot zone. Yeah, something like that. Plus 10,000 6-star shots in that solo event, I think, or whatever else, you know. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, never mind. 24k total. You smile. It's just nice to see you smile. Thank you very much. I'll personally definitely be going with tier 4 class, because tier 4 class catalysts, you know, are touch and go kind of resource, where I'm kind of not short on them, but they do at a large part decide who I will rank and who I will not, because, you know, I need to make sure that I use catalysts from all classes. $20.5 mil, do you think I'll make top 500? I think that's about where the cutoff is going to be, so if you carry on grinding, I'm sure you will make. You know, you still have time till the arena finishes, so put up some more million. First time I have grinded champ since 4-star X23. Well, best of luck. Best of luck, but I would put up a bit more. The Mystic Disperse challenge will Warg's pre-fight stun Mordor properly. Yeah, should do. You need to complete any difficulty in order to unlock next month events. So you need to do like any difficulty, any one. It doesn't need to be cav, or it can be heroic or whatever, but you will need to do at least one difficulty of milestones for every week. Well, we should see some improvement on those rewards. Can't go back, you know. And I think everybody made perfectly clear last time what they exactly thought about 7.2 rewards. 7.2 rewards, you know, was literally the weakest part of that entire content. I think 7.2 is an amazing piece of content, but the rewards are lacking and are letting down how awesome that entire thing was. So yeah, I do think we're going to see some improvement. Do I think it's going to be mind-blowing? Probably not. Do I think the game economy has changed since then? Yes, definitely. A lot. In terms of, you know, 6-star 6 stones, we got over 200 generics in between Gauntlet, Kareen challenges, and Summer of Pain and stuff like that. So I do think that we'll see relatively different. I'm kind of hopeful, possibly for a class 6-star Awakening gem, maybe. I think that's not out of question. Kabam wants you to rank 3 when I'm done. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you do it, that's it. You're dead to me. Appreciate the feedback. I have spent 1,500 units so far, but I haven't gotten bad enough. Yeah, Odin is a champion worth wanting, in my opinion. I think access to Odin is quite important. I think access to Odin is quite important. How much tier 6 basic history alpha you think we will get from Cyber Monday deals? I kind of expect about one full one. Sounds about right. In between, like, you know, in between cash deals and in between unit deals, I guess I'd say that, yeah, I'd expect one full one maybe. Rank 3 your Joe fix it. Hey, go for it. If they don't have 6-star gates, I also hope so. I don't think we're gonna see 6-star gates. I don't think we're gonna see gates come back properly, period. Maybe in like one quest or, you know, for a couple of parts, but not like, you know, for every quest. I think they have went quite different design philosophy. I don't think gates are coming back. They should add 6 stones and NW rewards. I would not be opposed to that. But they won't. I have Odin, but I keep forgetting to use him. Hey, that's you. You know. Will you let me phase, you bastard? 3 months ago? Hey, fair play. But yeah, I do want my 6-star Odin. I might be taking him to rank 3. Might be taking the a lot to rank 3. How much for 6-star Odin? I think he's gonna go around 60 million probably. Confused after watching loads of videos about the September-October event. Completed 7 out of 7 in 1 week. Okay. Yes, you just need to. Well, you need to complete every single milestone on every single objective on one difficulty, least. But keep in mind that there will be more objectives coming. But yeah, you can pick just heroic one, or you can pick whichever one you want, or you can do all of them. But you need to do at least one level of difficulty every single week. And like Wednesday, we're gonna get a new objective, and then next Wednesday and stuff like that. But yes. Just doing one difficulty will be enough. 35 million, so damn tired. Yeah, this arena is just a nightmare. To be honest, I haven't been grinding as hard as I should have. But, you know, I have quite a lot of happening at home anyways, and especially now, so. Too much if they give one? I don't think it's too much. I think they gave already, like, what? You know, 60% of each in, you know, July 4th, something like that. Plus, I don't know. I do think we're gonna see a fair chunk of them. I do think we're gonna see a fair chunk. Odin gonna be a great arena fighter. No, I'm trying to get Odin because I actually really want Odin. Aiming for 60 million? Yeah. I'll probably put up a couple million above 60, you know, just to be sure. But I think he's gonna go around 60. Thanks so much. No worries. That finishing special is the worst objective ever. Yeah, I haven't even finished. I can't finish that on one difficulty. The lowest one I still didn't do. Because I'm trying to do all the difficulties, as I always do, but it's just really annoying. And I actually haven't started this week's objectives yet. Not bothering with the challenges of this quest. Well, you should bother with at least one difficulty specifically. Because otherwise you will not be able to play October. Even though I think that this event is such a failure that they're going to abandon that idea and will let everybody in. you know, next month. I genuinely think that's gonna happen because these objectives are failing so hard. Rank 3 Mysterio, rank 3 Doom first. I think you rank whichever class catalyst you have. What's up, Renegade? I'm a little ahead. I'm sure you are a little ahead. Win 75 fights in Abyss. Finish with a special day. Oh, that would be awesome. Finish with a special 2 or something like that. And imagine you do an Abyss fight and, you know, it takes like whatever, 20 minutes and like 3 revives or something like that. And you don't finish with a special thing. Like, fuck. The better or else. You're only doing the count, you see. I don't know, I kind of want to do all of them. They better or else. We need another Everest content. Yeah, I'd like that. But I don't think we're gonna see one till earliest next year. Next spring, end of spring next year. I don't think we need an Everest content, to be honest. I think we have gotten a ton of content over the last 3 months. I think last 3-4 months has been a period in this game where we have gotten more competitive top tier content than ever before in the history of this game. I think what we need is a new game mode and new mechanics. Yeah, I have 167 6-dash. And I think 35 rank 5s and 1 rank 4. So 35 rank 3s and 1 rank 4. Broken fingers, yeah. Even if it costs me my... I'll get Odin. Well, I hope you do. I hope you do get Odin. Oh yeah, JJ made a huge boo-boo. JJ made one of the bigger boo-boos that I have heard of. JJ does not do math. Maybe they're holding a generic 6-star gem from the Act 7, what do you think? Well, if you look back at like Acts like 4 and 5 and stuff like that, like in Act 5, we had a gem, we had a class gem in 5.3, and we had a generic gem in 5.4, 5-star gems. So I do think it could be the case this time again, that we get a class 1 on 7.3 and a generic 1 on 7.4, kind of stuff. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. I like this arena team a lot. King Chin and Big Daddy Luke plus Shang-Chi. It's kind of like, you know, a team of studs for all body types, as in like no matter which type of body you're into. Like you have the classical kind of like ripped skinny guy, then you have like the huge jacked bad guy, and then you have like just the big kind of like muscly guy. I think this is a very good team. What do you think? Yeah, Mysterio is alright, you know, it could be far worse than Mysterio, but it could have been Doom, though, you know, it could have been Doom. Joke rank 3 assigned, rank 3 APOC before max, yeah. Who's your daddy? Well, it would as so to appear that right now, currently at this moment, you're the Comrade daddy there. I think you're the Comrade daddy there. only one missing, that's Hercules? Guess so. They're selling generic gem for 3k units.
Hugo_Punisher $5. Who's your daddy?
Yeah, I don't... you can't count that sale being for 3,000 units. You can't really look at it as a 3,000 unit sale because you need to spend, yeah, as you said, 18 units to get there. 18k units in total, so... Like, if they would sell generic gem separately, there's no way in hell it would be 3,000 units. How unawakened Omega Red, Nick Fury or Kingpin? Who is the best rank up? Kingpin. Kingpin. Imagine JJ ranking Venom the Duck over Hercules. She would lose the wrench. She'd be dead to me. She'd be dead to me. Should I be fully expecting? I don't know if you should be fully expecting. I think it's, well, it's a 50-50 shot as far as I'm concerned. Or maybe 51-49. I'm kind of leaning towards the fact that we will see a new title before Cyber Weekend. The 7.3. But, you know, it could easily also not be that. I personally think it will be, though. I think 7.3 comes, new title, rank 4 as a requirement. Yeah. Wonder if I will get some juicy champ in 6-star feature. Well, we're gonna see soon enough. Yeah, slap me. Yeah, let's go, King Groot. Let's make MCOC great again. Wait, JJ, rank 3 mistake. Yeah. JJ made a boo-boo. But yeah, leave her alone. She already has gotten plenty of sticker about it. Look at that. Look at that crossbones. Destroy that thing. I hate looking on my left monitor because it's busted. Let's find someone who messed up rank 4. Ooh, I actually have some rank 4 gameplay coming up. Of Immortal Abomination. Rank 4 Immortal Abomination gameplay video type of thing. Should be probably uploading it today, most likely. That could be interesting. Because, you know. .3 might be the new title. Kang next month is coming. Rank 4s and there has never been title. Yep, exactly. I also think that 7.3 is going to come with a new title. And a rank 4. It's complete in competition. Ah, shut up, Arman. Shut up, Arman. Where's my region buff, huh? Where's my region buff at? What about rank 4, Nick? Oh, well, I might not be getting... I hope I do get that. I'll try to get, because, you know, I kind of left ASR, so, you know, I'm not gonna pester the person in ASR who has a rank 4 Nick. But there might be somebody in New Nation, actually, I need to check. there are some people not quite happy with the fact that whatever. I'll just smack him down. Considering ranking off crossbones, but he seems pretty niche. I do quite like him though. He is a bit niche, but I do like him a lot. You have a 6-star guillotine? Yes, I do, sir. Yes, I do have a 6-star guillotine. I don't have a guillotine 2099 though, which kind of sucks, you know. Still, I do have a rank 3 Penny Parker. Does that count for anything? Does that count for anything? Yeah, my biggest problem with crossbones is definitely that MCOC synergy requirement. I wouldn't even mind that synergy requirement as much if it would be with somebody like, you know, King Groot or Diablo or something like that. Or even like Hood maybe. But the fact that it's the MCOC one, it kind of sucks. Because, you know, MCOC kind of sucks. Still don't have a 6-star domino? Well, shame on you. And you allegedly enjoy domino. You can't have mind harvest. Can we keep for the first time? Look at the roster depth. Well, very good job, Ninmo. Very good job. Six-star domino sometimes does amaze me. Yeah, sometimes she can, you know. That's the thing with domino. It's hard not to have those moments where you just have a smile on face. When she gets that, like, you know, lucky crit bleed or like the huge crits, and it's hard not to smile on that. Like finish fight, like one heavy, and like, okay. Am I facing this? Well, my game does crash several times a day, but it's not necessarily 10-15 minutes. It's more than that, probably, most of the time. Anyways, let's see what champs can I... Well, I can put Falcon in here, I suppose. And Miles. Interesting. None of these are ranked up. I could put Moleman to the Falcon. Against XL opponents. Okay, okay. Okay. I see. I haven't added the MrWTF. What you need to understand is that after yesterday's stream, I immediately went to bed and I just woke up before this one, so I haven't been doing anything. I haven't added them yet, sorry man. We can add the Scream one now. Because yeah, I just like woke up before this stream. And you haven't sent me a 5th one, by the way.
Ahoy!
You haven't sent me a 5th one. Okay.
Ahoy!
sound files. Scream. What's none? Okay. 1 second. Let's increase the volume a bit. There we go. Commands. Stream. User specific. Ah, channel ID required again. You jerk. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Should be working now. You can check it out. You can check it out. Should be working now. The Scream one. Recent Android hotfix has fixed a lot for you. Very good. Recently learned crit bleeds ignore resistance. Yep. Thoughts on Night Rusher? I like him. I like him a lot. I have quite a lot of videos on Night Rusher on my channel. I think he's kind of cool. I think he's kind of cool. There's more. Yeah, I wasn't gonna comment on it, but since you do, bring it up. Building does need awakening. As of now, well, that awakening does help. I mean, need is a strong word, but it's very good to have still. Check this out. Easy peasy. I think in general it seems much better, but there are still times, well, so long as it gets better, so long as it's not getting worse. That's great. Miles is actually a very good Dr. Doom destroyer, I kind of think. Maybe. Nah, not entirely. Scream of Messiah when he looks in the mirror. And that's the scream he made when he realized he has no neck. Oh, come on. The Shang-Chi challenge and got 6-star CGI and 6-star award. Nice. Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. The Hoi was cuter. Well, the Hoi is still there, you know. It's actually not the new camera. It's the same old camera. It's just a different lighting and different place and different, you know. But the camera is exactly the same. Not a single kind of like technical thing has changed in my setup. Except I need to get a better wire, but you know, that will have to wait. I have spent far too much. I actually, well, yeah, anyways, doesn't matter. I'm getting more Amazon deliveries because I'm trying to soundproof and improve acoustics in this room as much as possible. So I do have the foam panels go up front in that wall. I need to figure out what I'm going to do behind the green screen on this wall, but I also need to make sure that less sound goes out, like by the doors and stuff like that. So I'm working on all of that stuff. Otherwise, my girlfriend's gonna kill me. Use Mallman War with dot boost. So good. Dot boost? What dot boost? Mr. Fantastic is rank 4, definitely. I was... Howard? Yeah, I do think Howard is much better than people realize. Oh wait, I have this. Finally someone, since he says he's just thick skin, but it's starting to trigger him. Yeah, it does trigger him a bit, doesn't it? Oh, attack tactic. What does it do though? I don't know, to be honest. Okay, okay, easy there. Easy there. There we go. Cyclops actually effective, extremely effective. Attack tactics in tier 22, apparently. I think Null will have a system in him similar to Apocalypse or Odin. We'll see what he has. Soon enough. I think I made a... Oh yeah. I didn't read it all, but I heard something about it, but, you know. Hey, you rank who you want, my friend. You rank who you want, my friend. I have long given up trying to understand your rank ups. So, I won't even try. I mean, like, all the champions that you rank, you know, they are good champions. I don't necessarily think, like, you know, I definitely don't think Khal is better than Hercules, but at the same time, it's a game and you're meant to be ranking up whoever you like. So, as long as you can get all the content done. What's up, Mike Dennis? Make a video on Alliance War defense? Maybe. Maybe. Come on, let's get M down. The rank 3 domino over APOC. Hey, you do you. You do you. Now, well, we don't know if Null is gonna have that type of capabilities. You know, we don't know that. It's a speculation. It's a speculation. I wonder how would they give one. Oh, which champion they could do that for skill, you know? And then I realized they could do the stick. Remember, like Daredevil's teacher? He can be some sort of, you know, old wise pre-fight synergy kind of type of guy. Or who else do you think could work for skill class like that? Eric isn't awakened? Well, there you go. You want to awaken him first. What Nimrod do for tech? Nimrod does help robots, I think. Not tech. Rank 3 showcase guide? Maybe. I have a lot of videos that I need to. I'm not 100% sure which ones I will and will not do. Stick or Stig? I don't remember his name. Whichever it was. I always think of him as Stick, because he's skinny as fudge. Oh yeah, well, they could have done with Nick Fury, true. Stick is a... I think it might be Stick. I'm not even sure. Is it Stick or Stig? You know, from Daredevil, that old guy who was teaching Daredevil? I think it might be Stig. And I just laugh at it as Stick. I don't remember. Phil don't. Yeah, I know. They could release Madame Spider or Spider Heroes. It's Stick. There we go. Which buff do you think will be good for next month? Oh, obviously more likely to be Guillotine because it's full overhaul. Sounds like hero name Jacob would give you. That's about right. Remember it as Stick? Yeah, me too. I'm not entirely sure if that is actually correct or it's just how I remember it, but you know. Oh, come on, really? Then finally an English stream? What do you mean, an English stream? What do you mean, Wamsi? Always been English streams on this channel. Okay, let's put this and this and then whatever this. Sure, why not? Or this. Yeah. Let me saying the other side from Silk. Silk. I'm not even sure I know what Silk is. I have heard it though. In the moon. I definitely have seen her. She's like Spider-Gwen basically. Something like that. I don't know. But you know, could be cool. Could be neat. But yeah, I kind of think we do have enough Spider-Verse characters for now, though. Madame Web. My card just passed by. Spider-Gwen and Stealth Spidey. Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. Looked it up, it's indeed Stick. Fair play. Fair play. Muppet. Jacob would definitely make Armin into a sidekick, and yeah, he'd probably be called Muppet or something like that. Maybe Shovel. Shovel would be a good sidekick name as well. Brush. Watching Brazilian stream till now. I literally well then, welcome here. Welcome. Colossus good animation? Yeah, he's quite alright. Still a very good show. Character. Lady Deathstrike? Yeah, I have heard some people want Lady Deathstrike in the game. I have heard of that, yes. Agent Coulson? Agent Coulson could kind of play that role. He would call me something fatty. I'm a bit fat in real life. Probably. They are the same wavelength. Cannon fodder. Imagine sidekick's name, Human Shield. Haven't seen any Chinese MCOC stream. I think YouTube is not like allowed. I'm quite sure that Google services in general are not allowed in China. Doing a Colosso and trying to remind very shortly. He looks very well for him. He's very good champ. He's legitimately very good champion. What's up, Samir Sharma? I have not yet seen Shang-Chi. I have yet to see Shang-Chi. I have been busy with the move and stuff like that, and you know, because we can't really watch it online anywhere. It has to be like an entire evening to go out and watch it, and we just don't have one right now. I still think that they kind of failed with Odin a bit. You know, I do think Odin is much better than most people realize, but he's still nowhere near as kind of interesting and or complex as I would have had hoped him to be. Live decoy. Imagine having a sidekick called Rake, and the way you use him is literally throw him on the floor for your opponents to fall over. Hey, Rake, in position. He just lays there on the floor. And like his only one super power would be that he can blend with the floor so other people don't notice him. And he just rips off people. Really hyped for Venom 2 and Spider-Man 3. It's like the worst kept secret, and Hollywood they're gonna have Maguire, Gattel, and Holland. I am not following, you know, when they come out, I'll watch them, but you know, I'm not like actively following all the news about those movies.
Shut up and take my money.
Leo $10. New or global and tactics suck. What do you think? Kuban must nerf some of those silly changes.
Well, the good thing is that the global tactic right now is not going to be the one that we're having in season. The season tactic is going to be untouchables. This tactic, you know, is just kind of like for a bit in off season. But yes, I do agree. I mentioned it in my AW season 29 video where I hope that this gets amended by the time they put this tactic in seasons, because yeah, it does suck. It does suck indeed. Okay, Shang-Chi movie or sleep? I choose sleep. Sleep. What's up, Twisted Soul? How are you doing? They'll make null XL. I don't think so. Maybe? I don't know. My game is boring. Yeah, game is not the most exciting period right now. But on the bright side, you know, we should be getting news informations about next month, so hopefully something. Next month should be decently good because we have 7.3. Jacob would do the kid helps then. Probably. Talking about Odin and stuff. If only Broccoli would design him. Well, he probably would have been better, yes. You got 6-star Gilly 29. Nice, congratulations. I don't have her. You're grinding too? Well, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. But yeah, thank you very much, Leo, by that. Thank you very much. Very generous of you. Quite literally collecting all. I'm kind of, you know, well, not with super chats, but with Streamlabs ones. Every time somebody like does anything through Streamlabs, I buy something for house or for soundproofing and stuff like that. So it's very helpful. Very, very helpful. Spend that money immediately after stream, basically, if somebody does put something through Streamlabs. I think Broccoli does have a history of making well-designed champs, or overpowered champs, as he said himself. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I know. What change would you love in MCOC right now? A ton of them. Like a huge ton. Complete redesign of Alliance War. Push quicker the solo competitive mode. Want to know what Alliance Raids is about? I would definitely overhaul incursions to where incursions could be an alternative to arena, where it's a harder game mode and maybe costlier, but you can acquire a champion or work towards acquiring a champion faster than you can in arena, and also in battle chips and also in units and stuff like that. So you can choose whether you want a mindless grind in arena, or you can have like a dedicated, condensed, concentrated, high kind of caliber effort. That's another thing, but there's quite a lot of the stuff. Mastery presets must come here immediately. I've got to go to work. Those. Alright, you go have fun, MrWTF. You go and have fun. Okay, what's up, Berserk? How are you doing? Does Untouchable just make it so you can't counterweight champs? No, you can still counterweight champions. You can't count. You do a very bad job if you counter evades with slow war concussion, but you can still use true strike, true accuracy, and a bunch of other abilities. Hold snaps and whatever. You make champs. Oh. Yeah, I know. I heard that interview as well. Frustrated champs like Chavez and Psycho Man. Yeah, I know. Chavez, Psycho Man, Super Scroll. Those champions should not have come to the game. There's no reasonable excuse for releasing that shit champions, especially because both Psycho Man has very interesting abilities. He just doesn't have any damage, so it doesn't matter what he does. Just nobody's gonna play him. Similar to Chavez. Chavez could be a very good mystic kind of brawler, questing champion, with a passive stand kind of like. Just damage is not there. And yeah, there's a lot of them like that. Will I be insane if I dupe my 6-star rank 3 Gilly? Rather hectic. Well, first wait and see what happens with Gilly. Summoner appreciation thing was a complete failure. I do not think they should have introduced any monetized element to it at all. I think summoner appreciation. It has nothing to do with money. Unfortunately, did this time around. And even with money, like, I'm not gonna say that it's, bad value. It definitely isn't. You get quite a lot for your money, but the event just feels kind of meh. It's literally pretty much the same as last year. So whereas the game has progressed a lot, this event hasn't, and that makes it feel shit. When we will see other content creators in KT time, I don't know. One day. At least we can work and chat at the same time, boss. Very good. Well, in that case, what the hell was that message about that you need to get to work? You want to nerf champs? I think only one who needs Quake. Pretty much. I think, to be honest, like, I think they could just completely overhaul Quake. And I'd be fine with that. If they made Quake into more standard champion that's still like very, very, very good. And does similar things, just not like as busted. Currently exploring Act 6, trying to 100% the content, but when you exit the quest, oh yeah, it is annoying. That whole interface in like book 2 and book 1 is so annoying, I swear to God. When I'm trying to like find fights to record for videos, it gets me well worked up. I can't understand why they're doing it. Scream like JS when he tastes it. Oh, come on. JJ actually cooks very nice. JJ cooks very nice. Black coffee guy. I do add milk. I don't add sugar anymore. I used to add sugar as well, and quite a bit of sugar. I used to like sweet coffee. But a few years ago, I realized that I actually don't care for sugar much in coffee. I just want some milk though. I do want some milk. I was waiting forever for Mr. Gilly buff, but for asking about my own sorcerer three. Well, give it a pause. See what Gilly is gonna be about. See what Gilly is gonna be about. Which champ I would love to pull from crystals right now? Gilly 2099? Sunspot dupe wouldn't be too bad. Cap Infinity War dupe. It's mainly champions they actually already have ranked up. You know, I have most of what I want. I'm kind of in a very privileged state right now. Quake doesn't need nerf. Maybe she does though. No, Quake is busted. Come on, Quake is too freaking busted. And that's coming from me. I absolutely love using Quake. You know. Sure, coming from you. No, you love Quake. Yeah, exactly. I absolutely do love Quake, but she's not good for the game. The game would be better off if Quake would not exist in its current form. So I do think that, you know, the best solution altogether, instead of all this childish true focus nodes and, you know, whatever, or just flat out nerfing her, is give her a full overhaul. Make her a really, really good champion. You know, rivaling your Nick Furies or Dr. Dooms and stuff like that. Just different. You know, just so she isn't as busted. But make her like a really kind of versatile, good, make her like, for all like, the best science champion in the game. Release the 6-star, but completely different, where she actually needs to hit the opponent, where she actually has to interact with the game mechanics. You can kind of like keep the essence, where she can reduce opponent ability accuracy by 100% and crap like that, but you know, make her more kind of like stand-up character. Just a very, very, very good one. And still issue the rank down tickets for everybody who does not, you know, like her, want her, need her. Send out, you know, a couple of 6-star crystals as compensation or whatever for people, you know, who actively use her. Like, be very kind of like upfront, generous about it, but you know, as a company, legitimately, what would be the best way? Have somebody design a really, really good version of Quake, like a really strong one. Test it out, make her new version as one of the best champions in game. Issue rank down tickets, issue compensations, issue everything else, you know, get back your 6 stones catalyst, whatever else. Send out some, you know, crystal shards and other things that, you know, people will feel super happy about. And, you know, that's it. I think that is the best way and the only way how Kabam really can go around it, if they want to do it. And I would, because Quake is not good for the game. Like, he is not good for the game. And that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I'd be upfront about it. And, you know, definitely be kind of generous. Don't be stingy. Don't be like a bitch about it. Say like, we understand, but you know, just explain exactly what's happening, and make sure that people understand that she still will be like one of the best champions in the game. Just the different champion, doing similar things, just like very differently. And there you go. That's what I do. Sorcerer is most used mystic at the moment. It's fair play. Yeah, kind of this community largely considers that blasphemy. Yeah, I know. I know. Mr. Negative's dupe is one of my most wanted as well, yeah. All the champs this year is 6 stars. No, I don't have Jabari Panther, and I don't have Odin. Yeah, Jabari Panther and Odin. I don't have. I don't think Ghost is that big of a problem at the moment. And besides, Ghost in itself is kind of easier to be tampered and stopped with, I think. You know, because there's the armor breaks and stuff like that. Because, you know, you can spam armor breaks more easily with those short burst lockdown nodes and crap like that. So, I think Ghost is busted, but I don't think Ghost is that busted as Quake is. Hey, what's up, Mr. No-Neck guy appeared. Mr. Negative is immune to degen. Is that true? Pretty much. Especially if he's worth it. I mean, like, Ghost... Yeah, like, but... Ideally, you would also rein in Ghost a bit. But I think if you do that, there would be even more chaos. And whereas it is absolutely, I think, impossible to carry on without addressing Quake. I think it is possible to carry on without directly addressing and changing Ghost. I think that's the difference. Yeah, exactly. I love Quake. I still use Quake, you know? Quake is busted. Quake is freaking busted. But, you know, it's definitely not good. I'm testing IE, with relocate, maybe. No, with Ghost, I don't think that much. No, I would not do the same with Ghost. Because with Ghost, well, she's already available as 6 stars, so there's a lot more commitment involved in 6 star 6 stones and stuff like that. And I think Ghost is easier to kind of handle. Well, Nick Fury 2 months ago used skill gem, took him to rank 4. Oh no, underwhelming. Find him underwhelming. He's absolutely insane, man. Nick Fury is absolutely insane. Sup XLR8, how are you doing? I don't think Ghost is any more OP. Oh, Ghost is way more OP than Dr. Doom. You don't think it because pretty much since you have started playing this game, Habam has been working very, very hard to rein in Ghost. That's the difference. And Ghost still shreds a large portion of content despite the fact that Kabam is working very, very hard to make sure it doesn't happen. Do you understand the difference? Whereas there's very little there's very little that's done to kind of like stop Doom directly. There is a shit ton being done to stop Ghost directly. Like, you can listen when we had I think, was it Broccoli or something else on MCOC podcast. He says, like, do you think it's a coincidence that pretty much every single cosmic champion coming out these days has easy access to armor break even if you don't get hit? Like, you know, your Terraxes, your Niles, stuff like that. There's a crap ton of champions and things being done to rein in Ghost on a daily basis. And despite all that, she's still insanely amazing. Oh, Quake is a massive oversight, definitely. Can you knock in and grind? You know, for 5-7 second round? Any predictions? Well, you need to check the results in first round, but my probably around 20 is what I expected to go. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Ghost is still used despite true focus. Ghost is still used despite a lot of different things, because she can be used. You know, she can overcome those things, but and that kind of like shows that she's that busted. Even when she has nodes that are meant to directly counter her, she's still OP. Nobody G can start hating on Kitty. I don't think Kitty is gonna be that broken. I've been playing Mysterio with Penny lately. Hey, you do you. As long as you enjoy yourself, Mr. No Neck. Morningstar? I like more idea behind Morningstar. I think ramp up is far too long. I think the ramp up is far too long. I'm not willing to suffer that. Hey, what's up, ZeroFrostNinja? What's up, Mansoor? How are you doing? All the stuff I can do to make MS a lot better. Yeah. The ramp up is the main thing. She would already be one of the better mystics if she would have a reasonable ramp up. Yeah, Jacob's right. Quake and Ghost are in the league of their own. And, you know, there's nothing else in the game currently that's as busted. Still don't think Ghost is unhealthy for the game. It is. It is. You don't think Ghost is unhealthy for the game, you know? Play Ghost in 6.22, 6.23. Play Ghost on energy adoption nodes, you know? It's just nonsense. Like, that type of shit. Nearly the whole time, not taking any damage. Yeah, well, I know Kitty is gonna be good as well, but Kitty is also gonna be harder to play. Is the game auto crash? Yeah, I have heard more and more people talk about it. That's definitely a big problem. The crashes in the game. And the crashes exist because they have pushed the game engine to the limit. And, you know, they are working on it, but it sucks. We go good option 632 Nick Fury. Pretty much. Or I would have used Colossus. You can still actually use Colossus, but in general, you know, you can pretty much use anyone. You can even use, like, you know, Corvus or whatever. That fight is not about having like a perfect counter. That fight is about you kind of playing well, you know. The best counter by far, the best counter is Penny. Penny just destroys that fight. But all in all, you know, there's a bunch of champs you can use. Fury from Dot. I like Kitty. Remove the Fury from Dot and make it like Kitty, where you take no damage from dots. Might be. Yeah, that might work. It would take quite a lot of, you know, testing about, though. It would take quite a lot of testing about. Are you allowed to use VPN? Yeah. In general, yes, there is no rule, as far as I'm aware, against VPN. You might want to check with support 100%, but I'm quite sure you can. Quite sure you can. I was playing incursions and all of a sudden my dodge dash controls got inverted, lost my champ. Oh, that could be a node or something. Yeah, well, yeah, but again, I mean, we can theorize what would and what would not be enough, but realistically, that's the type of thing that definitely needs to be kind of tested properly, you know? Which synergy gives a passive prowess? Well, it's a horseman ability. You can give a horseman ability to Professor. That's a passive prowess. Or the one that Captain America Infinity War has with like Storm or something. Yeah, that's the only time I have heard VPNs mentioned. Period was in 7.2 Legends runs. Send a save to Brazil? What do you mean? What kind of... Well, hello to Brazil, but... I don't quite understand what exactly I should be sending. Okay. Either way, what's up, Lucas? How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, that's good. It's fine. There we go. Hold on, so I skip forward. Some glitch in my champs only activate special attack. No, I have not experienced that. I have experienced that my cable all of a sudden beats this. Do I have a... Let's leave it. Let's leave it. I'm not gonna get angry. 3626 champion boss or Diablo rank 5. 751. Well, best of luck. Best of luck. Kind of want to know Guillotine's buff details really badly, because I do have like 2.5 Mystic Catalysts and I have about 5 champion choices. Which ones will go to rank 2 or 3? Oh, look at that. Arman giving Kabam level advice, always. Settle the new house? Not quite. Well, there's still a lot to be done, but you know. Slowly but surely. Getting there. Getting there. I'm working on a kitchen right now. How does Mr. Fantastic's evasion work? Well, basically he gets higher chance to evade for each debuff on you. Torag more of a defensive champ? Maybe. Maybe. I hope not, but maybe. Rank 3 Tiger gameplay. Well, Tiger is one of the options. Tiger is one of the options. I should be in charge of champion balance. Oh god, please help us. Please. Messiah is not even here at the moment, is he? Everyone loves buffing champions, just make them annoying on defense. I think that's unfair. I don't think that we have gotten that many defenders compared to how many offensively useful champions we have gotten. I think that's one of those things that people like to say, just to like, you know, have one kebab, but I don't necessarily think that's a fair critique. Because, you know, I don't know, we have like Falcon, Small Man, so on and so forth, and we have gotten a ton more offensive options than we have gotten defensive options, and majority of the champions that are better on defense are also significantly better on offense. Like Kingpin, you know, Kingpin is definitely more annoying to fight against now than he was before, but Kingpin's also one of the better offensive skill champions, period. That's it. He's really, really good. Like, which champions are super annoying to fight against now, you know? Ebony Maw, just about the same. Miles is actually significantly easier. Which is the champion that they have made, like, significantly more annoying. Like, Terex is about the same. He got a lot better offensively, and, you know, tiny bit better defensively. Which champions they have actually made, like, a proper defenders now? I don't think there are any. You know, the champions, what? Bishop, maybe. But Bishop's also good offensively. I think Bishop is maybe just like the one that you can kind of look at. And obviously Magneto is kind of harder to fight against, but Magneto is definitely more offensive problem than defensive problem. What I love most about Tiger is how rewarding that playstyle is. It's really hard, but teach you something, you put yourself through it. Agreed. Insanely kabammed. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear. If you know, oh come on, what did I do to you now? Thorax rank 3 and 6200 him. Maybe it is not a coincidence. Maybe Kabam is monitoring your decisions. Yeah, if Guiltin's buff is good, I do have a catalyst for it. Also, next month we will be getting, some of us will be getting the Scarlet Witch. You know, a Scarlet Witch sigil, and there is a decent chance that I might end up taking her to rank 3, because, you know, very hard for the 5-star Odin. You got this. Well, I'm actually trying for 6-star Odin, but hey, I'm gonna need to catch up a bit more. Korg deserves a buff. Oh, I hate Korg. Korg can suck a big fat one. Fudge Korgs. What's up, Debay? How are you doing? Domino would be Ghost or Quake level. If I was in charge, of course. Well, to be honest, Domino has gotten nerfed like 2 or 3 times. Like, Domino's interaction with Guardian synergy was a bit mental. If you know, if you remember that glorious time when Domino's interaction with Guardian was quite a bit mental. What about Annihilus? So Mr. Gallia, anyone see the ITA post on Reddit? My husband. ITA post? I have not. I have not seen that post. Can you elaborate exactly what has happened there? Of both 565 rank 5. Magneto and Apoc now have mutant tier 5 CC in both versions of them with 6 stars. Both of them are unduped or duped? That wasn't glorious, that was a horrid time. What are you talking about? What are you talking about that, Jacob? Korg deserves to be the leader of the game. Yeah, fudge that guy. Fudge that guy. Keeping up much of the MCOC news. We got any news on the vegan toast buff? It's not an overhaul. It's either moderate or value. Definitely no animation change. Yeah, here we go. Korg is one of the best of 8 contests. Shut the fuck off. Korg is not one of the best anything. Korg is only one of the best at pissing you off. It's like, does any, like, do you bring Korg to AQ against Spidey Path or something like that? No. Like, he might have the abilities, but he does not have the numbers to back it up. At which point, none of the abilities matter. He just does not have the numbers to back it up. Annihilus is pure defender. I disagree. I don't think Annihilus is pure defender. I think Annihilus is actually quite underrated offensively. I do think they had a chance to make him significantly better, but I do think that Annihilus is much better offensively than people think. He has plenty of immunities and super easy access to armor break and super easy access to buffs and increased offensive combat power rate. Just quite a lot of stuff. I don't think we're gonna see 6-star Quake anytime soon. Did you say we are Venom? Well, I did say it. I hated fighting Korg. Now I'm not bothered about fighting Korg. I just hate Korg as a character. It's like I genuinely hate Korg in MCU because of this game. Really do. I really do. Yeah, he's still gonna look like Neanderthal, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he's still gonna look like Neanderthal. What's up, Jadzi? How are you doing? Yeah, in my opinion, he needs not only animation change, he needs the entire character model change. 9 out of it. What you on about there? Nine out of 10 tends to agree. Korg's more OP. I know he can hit hard with one of the synergies I forgot with which champion, but it still doesn't matter. He's fucking awful. Korg exists for one reason only in this game, and that is to make people suffer. Therefore, fuck him. Am I asking? It's asking, am I the asshole when we confront about someone and they retaliate? They're married for 2 years. Husband's wasting a lot on mobile game. Wife's worried about future finances. That's not good. That is not good. Astral X Korg. Jesus fucking Christ. Does he really? What the fuck? Hello, Luke Cage. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely agree. I think Luke Cage is awesome, but he could get a bit of... He could use a bit of love from Kabam. Guillotine may... Well, it's unlikely. Hardly any champions get the animation change. Like, out of, I don't know, 10 overhauls, like, a couple have got an animation change. And Guillotine is definitely not the champion that, you know, needs the animation change. Guillotine's animations is still some of the most satisfying and fluid in the game, in my opinion. So if they're gonna do an animation change, I would actually be kind of disappointed if it was Guillotine, because that's one of the things I like most about Guillotine, like the way her animations feel with that huge sword and stuff like that. And if they made a decision to change Guillotine's animations, which I definitely think they did not, but if they did, I would actually be very disappointed, because there is a dozen more champions who need animation change. Not dozens more champions who need animation change much more than Guillotine does. Well, I could, like, you know, if she's good, I'm open to taking her to rank 3 as well. Why not? Guillotine always has been one of the champions that I do enjoy using, even when, you know, though she's not like particularly great or anything like that. She just feels nice. She's good. Lots of nerf ghost, yet I can't do ghost. Well, then, you know, you have nothing to worry about. You can have the same character model if he isn't having a hunchback. Yeah. Well, I must, maybe. Or needs plastic surgery. I've fought so many mixed master Korgs because of Omega. I might... Should I rank up my Omega? I'm not so sure. Lower your expectations on Tor rank. Yeah, that's probably a good advice. Well, it's not necessarily to get same experience as Gillo and Gamara. How do you know? How do you know? Overall, statistically, like purely statistically speaking, I don't think that's the case, because out of, you know, X amount of buffs, we have like 3 or 4 champions that have gotten that underwhelming. We have Gamora, we have Nova and Ronin, and that's just about it. The rest of the buffs have made relatively significant changes. even whether they have been value only. Like Angela is a value only buff, Moleman is value only buff, Kingpin, Bishop were moderate buffs. So there is much more stacking against what you're saying, Valerius. It obviously could be the case. It could be the case. But in general, numbers are not in your favor there, Valerius. Rank 5 both Magneto and Apex. Are either one of them awakened, Vladimir Petro? That I ask you that question back because that's kind of an important. Like, is Magneto awakened? That's 6-star. 6200 Ghost and unduped 6-star Ghost. Rank 3 care, Thronebreaker. Should I would. Do you have Ultron? I would rank up Ultron over unduped Ghost if you have 6200 5-star Ghost. I would definitely rank up Ultron over unduped Ghost if you have maxed out 5-star Ghost. But you know, I'd rank up any random champion for Thronebreaker, so there's that as well. So you need to get Thronebreaker, you go and get your Thronebreaker, lad. What's up, Wishroot? What's up, Growler? Let's grab this side and stop this kind of like Shang-Chi. Yeah, they need to do something. These side milestone events are shit. These milestones themselves are shit. I think that's the biggest problem here right now. That these milestones are awful. There's some synergies. I think Hawkeye at this point needs a bit more. I would love to see Hawkeye get some love, but I do think he needs more than that. Well, I mean, again, you might be right, Valerius. You might be right, you might be correct, but you might not be. All I'm saying is that looking at the numbers and the general overall kind of like history of the buffs, and especially adding in the fact that they reduce the amount of buffs to make them better, then, you know, I would be a bit more optimistic than you are right now. 6-star awakened. 6-star Magneto is awakened. Apex is not. Then probably go with Magneto then. Sure, why not? But I do think that Guillotine is going to get a lot of focus, yes. And I do hope that Guillotine is going to be quite good. Hawkeye with Hercules is awesome. What did Hawkeye's synergy do for him with Herc? Forgot. Underrated champion you love the most? Well, at the moment, I think Mr. Fantastic. I think people are sleeping on Mr. Fantastic so hard. That's also true. Hercules has his prestige and is quite OP. Not to mention Dr. Doom. Top prestige champion, and is, you know, one of the most bonkers champs in the game. You could argue that Dr. Doom is pretty much the best champ in the game, bar Quake and Ghost. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Crazier things have happened, lads. Like, okay, use the in one once. Well, that is a whole shitload of money to spend in a month. Apex benefits more from 2 to 3 marks. That is also a worthwhile argument, I suppose. Either way, he's gonna end up ranking both of them, so. So when I tell them I don't like Unduped Ghost. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Unduped Ghost. You know, still a great champion, but significantly worse than a Duped Ghost. About these guys might go live on Tuesday. Well, hopefully they do. Hopefully we get them quite soon. Unduped Ghost reminds me of like playing Hyperion without any power gain. Kind of, yeah. You need to complete one difficulty, but every single week. You need to complete at least one difficulty of those solo objectives, but every single week. Love from India. Why, thank you. Best champs in game are Apoc and Guardian. You can argue. You can argue. The Dr. Young paid me to say that? No. My 5-star ghillie to rank 4 preemptively. Well, I already had my 5-star ghillie at rank 4, and I do have a duped 6-star at rank 1 as well. And you know what? I also preemptively ranked up my Thor Ragnarok. I preemptively ranked up my Thor Ragnarok to rank 3 in anticipation for an amazing buff. I mean, I'm just saying. I have preemptively made that rank up decision. Couple of hours from my first 5-star. Nice. My 6-star ghillie is rank 2. Well, mine is rank 1 at the moment. Which underrated champion do you love the most? Well, I already answered that one. It's Miss Fantastic, I think. Have I been to Northern Ireland? No. No, I have been to Scotland, but I have not been to Northern Ireland. So Brian Grant just took up Thorax. He's probably hyped. Probably. Probably. The objectives I missed. Yeah, you can catch up. You don't need to do them like by the time, you know, the next ones would appear. You can be behind slightly and then just catch up, and as soon, if there is like more objectives left to do, then the new ones will appear. Nice, Foresight KD ranked up a year before the buff. I know, like magic. Whom do you not hate more, Venom Duck or Korg? Korg, definitely Korg. Then again, oh, Korg. I can't watch Thor Ragnarok because of that asshole. To be fair, Thor Ragnarok from this game as well has contributed to that, but in general, yeah, no, Korg definitely. Disown my kid if they ranked up either Venom Duck or Korg. I know, right? It's like, there is exactly one reason to rank up Korg, and that is to make somebody else's life worse. That's it. That is quite literally it. Alright, let's keep on clapping. Let's keep on clapping. Oh, I hate this basic arena. It's awful. It really is awful. What about Domino? Well, Domino is, you know, Domino is nowhere near like the level. I don't even dislike Domino. Like, I don't know why people think I do, because, you know, Domino, yeah, yes, she's an annoying champion on defense, but, you know, she's more than showed herself to have offensive capabilities as well. So Domino has nothing to do with this. One of those bad guys and only 565 coin, but sinking to 200. You see? And why did you rank him up? Why did you rank him up, huh? I dislike Domino. It's like, you know, I'm not particularly a huge fan of her, but I don't necessarily, you know, actively dislike her. At the very least, definitely nowhere close to the level of Korg or the other wanker. Oh, come on. Penny Parker? She's alright. You know, I can't really tell exactly what I think of her, but you know, seems fine. Man puts in weight. Oh, Reed's very good. It's very good. And again. Ticket. Oh yeah, that is the issue with Domino. That you like the thing with Domino is sometimes you drop a level 2 and you see like 200k special attack, 10k bleed and all that shit, and sometimes you drop a level 2 like for a 6-star rank 3 and you see like 15k damage, like no bleeds, nothing happens. You're like, and yeah, that's why I can't take Domino seriously, because it's always like playing a lottery. I said. Landed on 5-star Thanos, where it should be Namor. All of that. I don't think I believe that. How can you land on 5-star Thanos? Should we have prestige in this game? Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, let's assume that we don't need prestige. Or prestige doesn't matter. What else? How would you differentiate players? Something has to work as a tiebreaker, right? Even if it's just for Alliance Quest. Keep in mind that this is not purely skill-based game, and an Alliance Quest is not meant to be purely skill-based game mode. So it has to be some sort of parameter from players' accounts. Get rid of prestige, but what do you put back in? How do you separate alliances? Like currently, for instance, there's one alliance doing map 7, earning first spot rewards, which is significantly more than somebody in, you know, 87th place. We can agree that, you know, there can be a different system, but there has to be some system. And I'm not sure, and I'm not disputing that somebody can come up with a better one, but I'm saying that, you know, why would Kabam do that as a business? Why would they not keep prestige in? Why would they not keep in prestige from a business standpoint? A very useful tool to make a lot of money. And when you're asking a company to walk away from that, you better give them a good alternative of how they can make that money back. Like, imagine if you're working for a company and telling, you know, I figured it would be healthier for the game if we stopped making these, I don't know, $5 million a year that we do because of prestige races. And the first question you better have answer to is, you know, how do you make that money up? If you're not making it from prestige, what are you making it from? Only reason KT doesn't like Domino is because he's control freak, and here I am a bit of a control freak. I much rather enjoy any and every champion with guaranteed abilities, like guaranteed crits and stuff like that. Whoopsie. Need to take the yesterday countdown. But yeah, no, MrWTF is a kind of rider. I am a bit of a control freak. I say that Domino's RNG gives everybody a Twitch. I think that's also a relatively accurate statement. Sunspot, Cable, and Domino, best buddies. There you go. Arma and MrWTF are breaking the rules, being bullshit. Oh. Reach 20 million? Well, you should keep going. I think he's gonna go for around 20 million, but you know, you don't want to be at spot 500. You gotta be higher than that. Don't you? I think he's a good champ, but if it wasn't for his prestige, people wouldn't have put up 200 mil. No, that's correct, yes. Exactly, that's correct. Prestige makes Kabam a lot of money. Simple as that. Whenever they need, you know, they can't abuse it overly, but whenever they need some more money, they can release high prestige champion. And the high prestige champion can literally be called the bucket and has no abilities, but so long as a champion would have some prestige, people would spend thousands on it. Archangel hates you. Archangel hates you. Well, fair play, I guess. I don't think she's always lucky. I don't think Domino is like always lucky, or there are some times when her abilities don't work, or when she's lucky it's not what she wants, kind of thing. Prestige, why not? Look, it's similar to WTF. No, well, here's the thing. You're forgetting this is not a fighting game, and Alliance Quest is not a skill-based game mode. That's exactly, before you even went to it, before you even started talking about it, I already said, this game is not just about skill or fighting. Kabam needs to incentivize people to collect champions and have access to more champions, different champions. And this is not Mortal Kombat or whatever else. This is not you just being the best player. It's about playing, collecting, ranking. There are three significant facets to this game. Number one is the knowledge you have about champion interactions. Number two is the skill. If you have all the knowledge in the world, even with moderate skill, you will achieve much more than people who do not know what they're doing. And number three is the account. You cannot take an account out of it. If there is no incentive for you to have a bigger account than other people, then why the fuck would people bother? You can't take that away. If you're telling that somebody with, you know, random crap roster can join the top alliance and get the best rewards because they are better as players, the entire ecosystem of the game will change. Somebody can download this game, let's say you're supernaturally skilled, and within a month or 3 months, whatever, you have a handful of rank 5s, and technically, let's say you have enough to play something for Alliance War Defense, and you have enough champions used in Alliance Quest. Why should that player be playing with people who have played for 6 years? This is not a fighting game. Not purely anyways. So what you need to understand that Alliance Quest in itself is not and will not be made as a skill-based game mode. It's not. That's not what it is. And again, you, instead of prestige, how do you make up that money? For Kabam. If you are Kabam, if you're somebody who matters in Kabam, if you say that we're gonna do the hits received or number of deaths, stuff like that, how do you make the money back that they would lose? Fact of the matter is that idea, if you as an employee would walk in your boss's office with that idea, you'd be kicked out, laughed out of the room, and fired. They incentivize to keep collecting champs with the nodes. Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that there are like, you know, I don't know, 15, 20 champions in this game that, you know, answer pretty much all the nodes. You know. And that's nowhere near as strong as incentive as is a necessity. What you're talking about is, you know, it would be nice if versus to you absolutely must have to have that prestige if you want to get in a decent alliance. It's nowhere near the same potency. And at the same time, that would still lose Kabam loads of money. How do you make it back? You would legitimately be laughed out of the room and fired for, you know, suggesting that. Prestige makes Kabam a lot of money. If you want to make a change away from prestige, fair enough, do that. But figure out how do you make that money back. And yeah, and the other idea is that, you know, AQ is not AW for a reason. Those game modes are different for a reason. Alliance Quest is meant to be the game mode that rewards you for having the roster. Alliance War is the one that measures your strength against another alliances. Alliance Quest is not that. Alliance Quest is that you basically perform the best you can as an alliance, but it has always been and will always be, you know, roster dependent. So it cannot have the criteria of how well you play. If anything, it has to have a criteria of what account you have, like it does right now. It doesn't have to be prestige, but it has to have something relative to your account. You could go with hero base rating, higher hero base rating, you know, ranks higher, some shit like that. But it has to be account connected, because Alliance War and Alliance Quest are not the same thing. Your suggestion would effectively make Alliance Quest as, you know, kind of like Alliance War Light, where you do compete with other alliances, just not directly and not as engaging way. You compete with them kind of like invisibly, and then at the end of the week you see result. That's not what that game mode is. So, whilst I'm not saying prestige has to exist and there's no other way, the things that you have mentioned are definitely not possible, viable, feasible, or even good for the game. Prestige or Deadpool. I would love the bucket in the game. Yeah, it could happen, you know. They could literally release the bucket, a champion that's worse than Groot. If he has high prestige, people would spend on it. The chair? Yeah, I think the chair is probably more likely. What's up, Legacy Lion? How are you doing? If you have the knowledge and skill, you can be top Quake target player in the game without any research except through I know. The incentive to keep collecting champs completely. No, I already read that one. AQ stops being branded game mode, people, right? Exactly. But the thing with AQ is also that's not good for the game. Like with Alliance Quest, it's a chore. Alliance Quest is a game mode that I have to play first thing when I wake up, last thing when I go to bed and stuff like that. And you know, I don't want it to be like super skill intensive. Like, you know, I don't think it would be good for the game if it was skill intensive, and that's not what it is. Alliance Quest is a game mode that effectively rewards your account, not how well you play. And I don't think I would personally like the idea that, you know, every tiny mess up would reflect in Alliance. So we can have a game mode like that, but that is not what Alliance Quest is or should be. We can have a third game mode, let's say something similar to whatever Alliance raids are coming. But it can't be that much of a chore and super kind of like competitive skill based. Shrek and MCOC? I don't know, you need to ask Gabe that. You need to ask Gabe Shrek questions. Well, I am also quite hopeful about makes Tor, and the very least usable, because I already happened how a rank 3 6-star and a rank 5 5-star. It's the most expensive mode which requires it. Yeah, exactly. Well, that is the thing, that Alliance Quest is a game mode for your account. It is the closest thing this game has to a dick measuring contest in form of prestige. I'm not saying it's exactly how it has to happen, but you can make no mistake, you know. The game mode is all about your account, not how well you play, nothing else. It's about whether you have a good account or not. And obviously how willing you are to engage in the game mode. Instead of prestige, it could be total hero base rating, it could be number of 6 stars, it could be number of rank 3 6 stars, it could be number of different things. But it is an account based game mode. American Penny was rank 3? Maybe. To be honest, I don't even think, I don't know that much about Penny. I ranked her up without thinking because I was, well, White Mommy asked me very politely and kindly to rank one up for defense, so I did. You know, I thought she's fairly decent enough. Had the catalyst, had the penny. We needed one, so I ranked her. So that's what happened. You know. Where am I from? I'm from Latvia. I live in the UK now, but I'm from Latvia. Rank 3 penny showcase? Well, I have a rank 4 penny showcase on my channel. Why don't you check that one out? But yeah, I probably will make a rank 3 one as well somewhere. You should have some quality waifus from this year in rank 3. I do have a couple, yes. His defense consists of 3 pennies, so good. Yep. Well, I do have a counterbalance weight in form of mojo. You know? Can't get all lovey-dovey. Odin game? So why not? With Odin. Rightio. I think we are just about gonna be done as well today. I still need to grind a fair amount, but I think we're gonna be just about done. How long am I streaming? I've been streaming exactly for 2 hours. So, not long.
Is mayonnaise an
48 million. Oh, I still have quite a lot of points to put up. Oh, that sucks. Quake sucks, by the way. Shut the fuck up. Quake sucks.
One word, and I hit you again.
I'm telling Mother.
I respect you as a person, but I don't respect you as a player. One way.
Oh, what?
Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry! Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry! Oh, are you alright? How did...
Larry! Oh, what?
Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry!
Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry! Oh, are you alright? How did...
Larry! Oh, what?
Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry!
Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry! Oh, are you alright? How did...
Larry! Oh, what?
There you go. There you go. Say it again. Say it again. How come my game didn't crash? I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't. Either way, Lance. Either way. I think that's about it, and I shall catch you guys later today. Hope you guys are gonna have a wonderful day. And you're all awesome. See ya.
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the
I'm in danger!